Good Thursday morning, and thanks for logging on to tdsweather.com. I'm meteorologist Joseph Cooper with your Ohio forecast for today. Out there this morning, we have temperatures that are into mostly the 60s, but you can see a couple places up towards Cleveland at 71 degrees. And then we also have a few locations that are into the upper 50s locally, but overall we are seeing, like I said, mostly 60s out there this morning. Dry weather is in place here this morning, but we'll see rainfall increasing across the area today and into this evening, and we'll see a pretty good swath of rainfall across the area as we work on into roughly the next 24 to 48 hours. So heading on over as we get into the next couple of hours, you can see by 8 a.m. maybe a couple isolated showers out towards the Indiana-Ohio state line, but for the most part we're still pretty dry at this point. And as we continue into 9, 10, 11 o'clock, probably by 11 o'clock and working into noon, we'll see a little bit more showery activity out along the very western portions of the state. Now, Cincinnati, you guys are probably still pretty dry as we work on into noon, as that rainfall looks to be more out to your west and off to your north. But as you work up towards Dayton, you'll have that shower chance by noon. And as we continue into 1, 2, 3 o'clock, you can see through early the mid-afternoon, rainfall chances increasing into Cincinnati, Springfield, Dayton, back up towards Sandusky. So, western portions of the state are really going to see that rainfall increasing towards midday on through mid-afternoon, while, central and eastern portions of Ohio are still dry. We continue into 5, 6, 7 p.m. You can see, most of the rainfall still focused out Columbus, maybe back out towards Worcester, and then back down towards Circleville, Lancaster, those areas, and points out to the west. Some embedded thunderstorms possible as well. And then as we work on into 7 and 8 o'clock, rainfall and thunderstorms is spreading on into Cleveland, back out towards Canton, Youngstown, and up into the Ashtabula area as well. We're still seeing rainfall remaining across, western and central portions of the state, Columbus, Lancaster, Cincinnati, Dayton, those areas as we work into the evening as well. We continue into 9, 10 o'clock, rainfall still ongoing. Really once it gets going here as we work late morning and through the afternoon, evening hours, you're probably going to be stuck with it through most of the rest of the day into the evening. And as we continue on into 10, 11 o'clock, midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4, 5, 6 o'clock, rainfall still ongoing. You'll probably see some breaks in this activity, at least for a very short period of time, and then we'll resume rainfall, and that's kind of for any given location here this evening into tonight. Now, tomorrow morning as we work in the 6, 7, 8 o'clock, you can see across western portions of the state, the rainfall finally starting to taper off here, but we're still seeing at least some scattered activity across, places like Columbus, back up into Cleveland, out towards Zanesville, Willing, Athens. And as we go on into 9, 10, 11 o'clock and into noon, you're still seeing more scattered activity across the eastern half of the state, where the western half of Ohio by late morning into midday tomorrow is probably going to be pretty dry. And then by 1 and 2 o'clock, most of this rainfall is worked on out of here, but because we have this upper level low and some energy pivoting on in here, as you work on into 3 and especially by 4, 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we'll probably see some additional isolated to scattered showers and a couple of thunderstorms out there across the state redevelop. I don't think it's going to be overly widespread with coverage, and those will continue into 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock here, and then we'll see another wave of energy pivoting through tomorrow night into Saturday morning, so you can see additional showers tomorrow night on into the morning hours on Saturday by 7, 8 o'clock, and then by 9, 10, 11 o'clock, you're still seeing scattered showers, especially out into eastern portions of the state Saturday morning through midday, maybe a little bit more isolated areas of showers into western portions of Ohio. And then we continue on into Saturday afternoon. You can still see the rainfall out there. And with the upper level low in place, it's probably going to be pretty unsettled here this weekend. So as we work in the Saturday night and head into Sunday morning, some drier conditions are out there. But as we continue on through Sunday with the upper level waves pivoting on through, we'll probably see some shower chances, especially from I-70 northward here. It may tend to be a little bit drier this weekend as you work down towards very southern portions of the state. We'll see how things kind of play out with that, with those upper level waves. Rainfall amounts on through late tomorrow night. You can see southern portions of the state, probably 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch is going to be more widespread. But you work into northeastern portions of Ohio, you're probably going to end up with 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain being a bit more widespread there. Localized spots up to 2.5 inches, definitely not out of the question under some of these thunderstorms. Highs today, middle to upper 70s, right around 80 degrees. And then we head into the overnight hours tonight and into tomorrow morning. Most of us will only fall into the upper 50s to low 60s, and then the cool air continues to filter in. Tomorrow will only be into the upper 60s to low 70s, but even cooler air is on the way. And as we have a look at the next 7 days, you can see 79 today, 70 tomorrow in Cleveland, and then 57 Saturday, 54 Sunday. And you can see those rainfall chances for northern portions of the state continuing on into early next week, 55 Monday, 56 Tuesday, and 58 on Wednesday. And take a look at those lows. You can see we could be dealing with frost chances as we continue on into not only the weekend, but next week. And we take a look at Cincinnati, 78 today, 74 tomorrow, 60 on Saturday, 58 Sunday, 64 Monday, 62 on Tuesday, and 70 on Wednesday, but you can see some shower chances in there as we head on into the next couple of days and then again on Monday. That's all I have for you this morning. Everybody, thanks for logging on.